How's everybody doing? Welcome to my channel, DJ Lucky. How's everybody doing on this day? It's 5/18, May 18th, 2021, guys. Most of my videos on my channel are my mixes and some record reviews or whatever, new finds on vinyl. But mostly they're video mixes of me doing my music. But every once in a while I do a toy roundup. And today I scored on some $5 Star Wars toys. So let's begin. The first one there, that's a Rebel Soldier. Rebel Fleet Soldier. These are in the package, guys. These are the 90s Power of the Force figures. So that'll be a double for me on that. Here's one that I don't have. Squid Head. This is Admiral Akbar, guys. From the Power of the Force, the 90s figures. That's the Star Wars. Milton Bradley put these out. I believe it was Milton Bradley. Oh, Kenner put these out, guys. So if you were still buying Star Wars toys in the 90s, these are the ones that you'd be buying. I stopped buying Star Wars toys around 84, 83. When I got into my early teen years and got into punk rock. So those actual Star Wars toys are the original ones from the 70s. They're in a case, 2 cases in the garage somewhere. My mom won't tell me where because she knows I'll sell them. But in all honesty, I'm not going to sell them. Of course, I'm going to keep them. So here's Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. It's a trap. That's him. Yep. From Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I believe he comes out in also 2. So, do I got 3? No, okay, the next one, guys. This will be a double for me. Lando Calrissian, guys. He was the administrator at Cloud City. Obviously, he made an agreement with the Empire. So, when Han Solo got there, Boba Fett and Darth Vader were waiting for them. So, and Boba Fett got his bounty. Han Solo and Carbonite. Here's one that's really hard to find, guys. This one's super hard to find. It's Asp7 Droid. And that is a droid that came out in Empire Strikes Back, or was it Star Wars? I think, or was it the third one? It might have been Return of the Jedi. He was one of the droids that was there when they brought in C-3PO and R2-D2. I think he was in one of the droids that was in the compartment where all the droids were kept, and basically so. But I know this one's super hard to find. I don't really see it a lot. I've always wanted this one, and this is one of them right here. For $5, guys. I see this on offer up for $20, $25 by itself. So all these figures were less than $70, guys. Here we got Luke Skywalker in his Stormtrooper outfit from the first Star Wars, obviously. He's dressed. He was dressed like a Stormtrooper to rescue the princess. Him and Han disguised themselves as Stormtroopers. Here's another amazing one. I probably have 2 or 3 of these. The Sand Trooper. This is the one. The Sand Trooper came out in the first Star Wars. They were deployed down to Tatooine to look for the pod that had the plans and the droids in there. So obviously they didn't know what was in that pod, but they found a little piece of R2-D2's mechanics or whatever, a little spring or something, and they realized that there was droids in that pod. In 1998, when George Lucas re-released all the movies with extra footage, that's when these came out. So I guess in 98, that scene, they added like 3 more dewbacks, and they added like 8 more troopers, and it was just amazing, utterly amazing. There was more dewbacks with the stormtroopers on top of them riding around, and so those extra scenes really blew me away. A lot of people, most people like them, but there's still some purists that said that they never should have been touched. But I liked all the new footage in the first Star Wars. It was excellent. In the second one, Empire Strikes Back, I saw a few changes, not a lot. And then by the time Return of the Jedi came out, I didn't really see any changes at all in that movie. Even though there is supposed to be 12 extra minutes of footage on all 3 movies. So here's another Sand Trooper. Cool, I guess. He didn't tell me there was dupes of the Sand Trooper, but that's cool. I'll take them. Hey, for $5. These are like dollar records to me, guys. Oh, look at this here. Little Yoda. There's little Yoda, guys. This is Yoda, a younger Yoda. From the 4th Star Wars movie. Where Anakin's a little boy. So this is from The Phantom Menace. That's Yoda when he was younger. Of course, because it goes back in time. Oh, here's one that it's pretty hard to find. Here's another tough one, guys. It's the Weequay Skiff Guard. These guys were on the skiff. Jabba's skiff was a floating boat. And that's the boat that they used to transport Han and Luke to be devoured by the Sarlacc. So these guys were the guards on the boat. They were guarding the boat. Jabba's personal bodyguards, and they also fought with Han and Luke during that melee, which shows Boba Fett take his demise. He falls into the Sarlacc. Boba Fett actually gets hit by Han Solo in the back, and he's knocked into the Sarlacc. So let's not talk about that. That's a stupid way Boba Fett died. He actually survives that, believe it or not. Later on, we find out that he survived the Sarlacc, that he climbed out of there, and then with his laser rocket, his laser jetpack, he flies out of there. But he actually loses his rocket, his backpack. He loses that during the fight, so I don't see how he has it when he falls into the Sarlacc. Whatever. There's a lot of discrepancies. Whatever. It's just a movie where just big kids, basically. Here's Chewbacca when he's covered in snow for The Empire Strikes Back. It's Hoth Chewbacca. They just put a little snow on him, ruffled him up a little bit. This is when he goes to look for Luke in Empire Strikes Back. Him and Han find the probe droid and they blow it up. What actually self-destructs, but anyways, that one I don't have at all, so that's cool. He looks cool, like with all that snow on him. So that one's a unique one. So those are the basic ones, guys, that I got, and I'm happy with. So there's a few that I haven't showed you guys yet. Now I'm gonna show you some of these figures are pretty rare and hard to find. The ones that I'm going to show you right now, I've been looking for a very, very, very long time. And every time I want them, they're too high in price. Everybody wants $20 to $30 for the one figure. So I actually got these for $5 each. So anyways, I already showed you the droid. The Asp7 Droid. I showed you him earlier, but he's in that category of super hard to find in the box. Here, Ponda Baba, guys. You know him as Walrus Man. The guy told me he had 2, so I said sure, I'll take them both. Why not? Ponda Baba is Walrus Man. You remember him from the Cantina scene, where he picks a fight with Luke in the Cantina, and then Ben shows up to defend Luke and cuts this guy's arm off. Slices it right off. But that's what they get for being bullies and being dickwads. So he paid the price with losing his arm. Okay. The next one that's super duper hard to find, the one that I could never find for years, is Reese. This is him, guys. He's a multiple-eyed. He kind of looks like a deer. I don't know. He's an alien, that's for sure. But this guy was in Jabba's palace. They show him in the palace several times walking around. And then here in the back, he's actually here with Yakid, having a conversation while C-3PO, I guess I don't remember that part, but C-3PO standing in the back. I don't know if he's conversing with them or not. So now I have him, Reese, this goat-looking guy with the multiple eyes. I really need him now, Yakid. This is one that I cannot find cheap. This guy is called Yakid. He's also another alien in Jabba's palace, and I'd really like to find him. So, but it's happening. Never give up, guys. Here's another super duper rare one, guys. Snoot Nose. They call this guy Snoot Nose or Wee Wee Nose. Look at his nose. What does that look like? A giant pito. If you're black. But anyways, this car, his name is Gar Indian. So you remember him, guys. He's an agent for the Empire. When Luke and Ben get to the cantina, he informs the troopers that they're in the cantina. He snitches on them, so basically he's an agent for this Empire. Super cool figure. I've always loved this guy. They show him a few times in the first Star Wars walking around, and then he stops and he talks on his walkie-talkie and informs the troopers that they're in the cantina. So that one took me a very, very long time to find. And here's one that I could never find, guys, because all my favorite figures are the bounty hunters and the troopers. So I finally found this bounty hunter guy, guys, for LOM. There it is, guys. Feast your eyes on that. Finally found it. For LOM, guys. He's one of the 6 bounty hunters that Vader hires to find the Millennium Falcon. They show the bounty hunters for about 30 seconds at the most. And he's one of them. So now I think I've got 4 out of the 6 bounty hunters. I still need 2 more. I still need Dengar. And I still need that little roach guy. But now I finally got 4 LOM. Finally. So happy with this guy. Basically, I just bought the whole collection for him. So, and just another addition to my figures and my total collection. Here's the 10-inch playtime figure of Greedo, guys. There he is, the 10-inch figure. Finally found him. This 10-inch figure is amazing. Look at these were $8 each, so when I see them selling on eBay for $60, you better believe I'm going to buy it for $8. And of course, I'll show you my other 10-inch that I kind of recently got. There's Boba Fett, Greedo, which you just saw, a Rebel pilot, and then there's a TIE pilot in the back of him. Those are all the 10-inch figures that I've been buying. I think I have all of them now. So, alright guys, that's about it. That's my toy roundup. Keep on looking, searching, and digging, guys. Don't give up.